Hey you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Frankenstein accessory set, Universal Monsters. I think that's a really boring logo. I don't know, it's Universal Monsters should be a little bit more exciting, but at least we've got Universal products, so monster products, so it's okay. Yeah, this is an interesting piece of artwork on the front because it's kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this is either going to be an amazing item or completely underwhelming. You know, that kind of thing. I got it because it's Frankenstein. The mummy one was fantastic. Yeah, we'll see as we go. So we have on the side there some artwork of the Frankenstein monster with the accessory head that is in here. We have a flaming torch, but nobody to hold it because we don't have an Igor. The head, a blankie. That's the head again. And the table includes lab table, torch, bandaged monster head, table sheet, and backdrop. Ooh, backdrop. Frankenstein's monster figure sold separately. Yes. So there isn't a figure in this one. There wasn't a figure in with the mummy. I did think that the mummy one maybe should have had the figure in with it. They should have done it as a special set. And looking at this, I feel the same thing. There maybe should have been a special edition of, I don't know. We'll see what we think when we get in here. I don't want to diss it right now at the beginning and show disfavour to it, but I'm worried that this is going to be completely. Oh, that's an interesting noise. Utterly underwhelming. Right, we'll put the box over there. So we have the backdrop and a plethora of instructions. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Put that down and there. So here is the lab and accessories and stuff. So it's pretty much 3 trays of bits. Right, so we're going to need, yes, because I'm a man and we don't usually do this, but I'm going to read the instructions. Yeah, because those men usually just build stuff and then. Actually, I'm quite good when I build things like furniture from, you know, that store, which I don't want to mention the name of, but when I do, I am quite good at reading the instructions for it. And I do quite a good job of building it, even if I do say so myself. Right, Frankenstein's accessory set, lab table, assemblation sheet. Right, this is going to take a while, isn't it? So yeah, it's a bit complicated. So shall I do it in the video or shall I just put it together? I'm just going to put it together. So I will be back in 5 minutes later sort of time. Yeah. So after a little bit of construction work, we have finally built the lab table. From the instructions, I'm not sure whether this is supposed to plug into that. I think it is, looking at those, and I think it is supposed to plug in that way around into those holes. But as you can see, the way I've got, hang on a minute, that might help. There we go. Right, so as you can see, the plugs, it kind of bends as you're trying to push it in, and I don't like it. So I haven't done it yet because it feels right but wrong. And while I was messing about with it, I put it down that way around, and it kind of slides up and down in the groove, and the studs in there, and I kind of like that. I kind of like the idea. So I'm going to leave mine like that, so it's like a proper lab table. I don't know, maybe that is how you're supposed to leave it, maybe that isn't. I think it is supposed to plug in those holes. But, like I say, I suppose if you warm it up, but then that side is a bit boring because it's just flat metal, where that side's got press studs on it and things, you know, like rivets. But I know it is supposed to be that way around, but that pin there will not stay in. That pin doesn't stay in there, right? It is. It does need heating up and pushing in, but I am not going to do it at the minute because it just makes me nervous. So you get the little sheet to go over. I guess it would be, you see, if you do it that way, it's too short, so I would have thought it's that way. But It is a slippy material, which is, as you can see, going to throw itself off of the cadaver. Whichever way you put it, it's going to fall because it's slippy material. Like that, it stays on fine, but then that's kind of defeating the object of it. Let's have a look. We've got a colour version, both versions here. You can see that gives you an idea of the size of the table. I will swap. You get the extra head, which is obviously a bandaged head. My only problem is when he's on the table, you've got the sheets as well. I presume that is supposed to hang on. You can put it over there like that. There. So that hangs on there like that. Those wheels turn, like I say, nothing of this moves, but it looks like it should. And that is going to bug me that that's not pinned in, but anyway. Yes, so these will unplug. That unplugs as well, so they'll come out. They are quite long. My only problem is, which what I was getting to, is that when he's on the table with this head, he's not in the suit. And guess what? Yes. Oh, good, it did come out with a peg. Right. I'm going to go with the colour body because... Right, just give me a moment. I'm going to be messing about trying to get this head on for a second. And there we go. Right, now he has the bandaged head on. So you will lay, my guess, his arms down like so. Those bits are supposed to go... I can't see the pinholes there. Right. Oh, give me a second. That one. Oops. This is why I didn't connect the base, because it makes it a lot harder for you to pick up the table. Can't get that pinhole in there. Come on. No. It wants to go in the other hole. That's what she said. There we go. That's right. So that's those two in. So let's move that out of the way a sec. Then we've got... I don't remember which order we're in now. I think it was that one. That one. No, that's the wrong way around. That goes on there. That goes in there. And those two. Hold down. Come on, over there. The feet. Right, so that's him kind of back on the slab. The head's not sitting quite on there, but yeah, there we go. So that's that. I say that will be pinned onto there. That's going to keep moving. So yeah, that looks okay, actually. I'm kind of impressed with that. Let's see how this... You see that? It stays, but I don't know. It feels like maybe it should be that way then. Is that how it should be? I don't know. Because I don't remember his feet sticking out. But if his feet were sticking out, then again, he wouldn't have been wearing the boots. I seem to remember in a film that he is in his... I don't want to say naked, but he is naked. He's in his naked form. So, yeah. But that is kind of cool. I do kind of like that. It may look okay like that, I think. But this, it's just the wrong kind of material. It's slippy and shiny. I mean, it's sitting on him okay now, but it just feels like it doesn't want to be on there. I feel like it should be like that. What do you think? It's kind of weird, right? Because with the Mummy set like this, I wasn't that impressed with the figure, but the base made the figure look so much better. You know, I mean, it brought out the coolness. It made a slightly bland figure look really cool. This does the opposite. This is kind of just hiding a really cool figure under a blanket. So I think for me, it is probably going to be one of those things that will be, you know, like a background thing that I would put maybe as a diorama, you know, build kind of a lab looking thing for it. And oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done, because I've nearly unpinned him now, so we're going to take him out of there. I haven't shown you the base, because there is a I haven't looked at it myself actually. There is a backdrop which looks like it folds out. So so yeah, okay, so it may look better with that behind it, which is kind of cool. I do like that. It's a shame it doesn't have a base. I suppose you could put, you know, this is where your DIY skills come in, and you make your own bases and you make your own displays and you make your own things. Yeah, I think that with him stood in it will probably look cool. But I don't know, they need to make another figure, or you just need to find, whoops, a different figure to put on it that has a little bit more of a similarity to what he should look like in this scene. And the only problem is a lot of these pegs want to fall through, which, you know, fine, okay, but I don't know. I'm not as impressed with this at all as I was with the Mummy's one. The Mummy one was cool. This just seems a little bit, oh, there it is, a little bit like a good idea, but I would rather have had some kind of something with those in it, that kind of thing, than the operating table. Because and also the flaming torch, he hasn't got the flaming torch. That's Igor's thing. So, you know, they should have, unless there's going to be an Igor figure, it feels like that is a little bit of a waste of an extra. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this isn't going to be my favourite, which is a shame. But I've got to do the reviews as I see them. I like the idea of it. You know, standing it like that looks pretty cool, but it takes up a lot of shelf space, a lot of display space. I don't know. I think this may be just getting packed down and put back into the box. That's part of the reason I didn't attach the base to it. So yeah. So that's it really. Bit of a disappointment, but never mind. That's the look of the drawer, isn't it? So if you are new here and you haven't, then please hit that subscribe button down there. Also hit the likes, shares, all the stuff that you need to do. You know, as YouTubers always ask you to do. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it was a bit of a disappointment. Hope you'll have a great day. Hope you have a great night. And, well, me and Frankie here will, well, the creature, should I say, because he's not Frankenstein, is he? Me and Frankenstein, me and the creature, we'll see you all in the next video. Bye now. Screwed that ending up, didn't you? Yeah, just a little bit.